Hi, this is Tejas Yadav, intern at Lexis and Company. I will be talking about determine or who are the parties to the Domestic Violence Act proceedings. So, in recent case judgment of Karnataka High Court, the single bench consisting of Justice Srinivas Harish Kumar, in its order said that the parties other than the parties to the domestic relationship cannot be filed as respondents under section 12 of the act. So what are the acts that we are talking about? The section 12 relates to the Domestic Violence Act 2005, which includes application to magistrate. It says an aggrieved, and I quote, aggrieved person for the protection officer of an other person on behalf of the aggrieved person may be present an application to the magistrate seeking one and more reliefs under the act, provided that before passing any order or such application, the magistrate shall take into consideration the domestic incident, the report received from him from the protection officer or the service provider. So basically, this article or the section provides who can file and the procedure of filing the application to the magistrate. What happened in this case is there are three parties mainly concerned. The petitioner is the illegal partner of the husband, the said husband, and the respondent is the wife, is the legal wife of the said husband in question. What happens is that the petitioner counsel, the wife, the respondent, who is the wife, she files an application for inclusion of the illegal partner of the husband to be included in the recent case. So Justice Srinivas Harish Kumar, in its order, said, and I repeat, that parties other than domestic relationships include the family members, relatives of the said or the aggrieved party. So, in this case, the wife, as I repeat, the wife filed for the inclusion of husband's illegal partner in the application. The petitioner counsel, that is the illegal partner's counsel, argued that additional had unnecessarily made a party by the first respondent in an application before magistrate under section 12 of the Act, which relates to Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act of 2005. What's that the only allegation found is that the first respondent suspected the husband of having illegal relationship with the petitioner and the thought of bringing her to the home. So he argued that the petitioner herein should not have made party in the application filed under section 12 of the Act, as she does not fall within the meaning of the respondent as mentioned under Article 2Q of the said Act. He also pointed out that it cannot be said and hence not proved that he has committed domestic violence, she has committed domestic violence against her. The relief plus the relief claimed by the applicant, that is respondent, is grieved no relief is claimed, and she also claims no relief, just the application, and therefore the proceedings against her to be caused. The counsel of the respondent, that is the wife, said that in the cause of relationship, the petitioner and the first respondent's husband, the first respondent used to be harassed. The husband committed the act of domestic violence on the instigation. It is to be noted that she claims that on the instigation of the illegal partner, the husband committed harassment and domestic violence on her. So that is the reason that she is making the illegal partner of the husband to be filed within the application, which is filed under section 12 of the Act. So coming to section 2G, which says the protection of women from domestic violence. It says, according to it, and I quote, domestic relationship means a relationship between two persons who live or have any point live together in the shared household where there are the contiguity, marriage, or through a relationship in the natural marriage, adoption, or family members living together as a joint family. So, according to 2G, the definition of domestic relationships is defined. And coming to next section, section 2Q, which defines who should be the respondent in these type of cases. Uh, it says respondent means any adult male person who is or has been a domestic relationship with the agreed person and against whom the agreed person has sought any relief under the act, provided that the agreed wife or the female living in a relationship in a nature of marriage may also file complaint against the relative. It will be noted against the only relative of the husband or male partner. So in this case, the illegal partner is cannot be determined as the relative to the male partner. Upon analyzing all the facts of the case and all the sections mentioned in the application, it was held that only those person who was domestic relationship can be made responsible, can be made as respondents. So I quote the judgment: there is no allegation against the petitioner apart from the first respondent husband was suspected to be having an illegal relationship with the petitioner through the bringing of the petitioner to the house, and that she may join, I repeat, she may join the husband in harassing her, so the petitioner does not come under the scope of section 2Q of the act, making her a respondent in the application filed under section 12 of the act. And so the application that she filed was unwarranted, and the court dismissed the respondent's the respondent's claim or the application that she filed.